What's going on, Collider Games fans? I'm Caboose, and today what I got for you guys here is my review of Monster Energy Supercross 2, the official video game. So I got a chance to put quite a bit of time into this game, and I gotta say, I did enjoy it to an extent. This game is quite a bit of fun. There is some fun to be had here, so let's jump into it. Listen, I do want to mention right off the top that racing games aren't necessarily my forte. I'm not the best at racing games. You know, a lot of the newer racing games now very much focus on the realism aspect, and that's probably why I'm not the best at them, because most of the games, the racing games that I enjoyed back in the day, were racing games that were a little unrealistic, a little crazy, you know, games like Split Second, whereas games like this are very much focused on the realism, and that's what also I can appreciate as well. A game like this, they really tried to hone in how it feels to be a dirt bike racer, and they definitely did a good job at doing so. It very much feels real. There is a lot here, especially when you run through the tutorial, a lot of little nitty gritty tools when you're in a race that you want to keep in mind in order to have the peak performance. So yeah, I appreciate the learning curve. It's not to the point where the game is like frustrating to learn. You know, there are plenty of racing games out there where they try to teach you how to play the game, and there are so many mechanics, and it just gets a little annoying. You know, it's nothing like that. Once you run through the tutorial and you maybe play a couple of single races, you'll start to have a good understanding of how this game works and all the different things that you got to keep in mind when running through a race. So overall, really like the controls. Everything runs pretty smooth after you get a good hang on things. And then also, there is quite a bit of customization in this game, and I really like that. Now, at the same time, I wish that we actually had a little more options in terms of customizing our character's face. You know, there really isn't too much there, but when it comes to your character's look in terms of, you know, the clothing that they're wearing, the helmets, the goggles, the way that you can customize their bike, that is awesome. You can even customize your own tracks in this game, so that's pretty cool. The only thing is certain things that you want to get that do look cool, you got to level up to get, which is fine. And then also, they cost quite a bit of coins. Now, you can earn a bit of coins through the in-game activities, through the various different game modes. I just still would like to see some adjustments be made, as some things cost a ridiculous amount. So we'll see if that stuff gets changed down the line. But yeah, the customization options are pretty cool, and I do like that you can even create your own track. I think that is an awesome thing being added into this game. There are plenty of game modes to play through. You know, you can have a champion mode, you can have a career mode, which is great. You know, that obviously applies to the creating of your own character. And if you want, you can just jump in and do a single race, or you can even play some multiplayer. That is available in here as well. There's time trials and all sorts of fun stuff available there. The only thing is, honestly, and this is my personal opinion, I'm just not sure if there's enough packed into this game to warrant the full price of a game. I'm sure if you're a fan of racing games, or if you're a fan of Supercross games, this is right up your alley. But considering that that genre isn't necessarily my forte, it isn't necessarily the genre that I play games the most from, I just don't know if there's enough packed in here to warrant the full price of a game. Maybe if it goes on sale, it would be worth picking it up and giving it a go. But for me personally, I just don't think that there would be enough here for me to consume a good amount of time and say, yes, this was worth the amount that I paid for. And because of that, I'm going to have to give Monster Energy Supercross 2 a 6.5 out of 10. It is quite a bit of fun, like I said, just not really up my wheelhouse, not necessarily the racing game that I'd be seeking out right now. If you're a fan of the franchise, if you're a fan of these types of racing games, or just racing games in general, this might be something worth giving a shot, but that is just my opinion, of course. And what say you guys now? Now let's kick it to you and let's get your opinion. What do you think about this game? Are you looking forward to it? Did you play the first one? Did you enjoy that? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. And then, of course, if you enjoyed this video, a positive rating would be appreciated. And you can subscribe to the Collider Games channel for more gaming coverage. I've been Caboose, and I'll see you guys later.